I am Dr. Devin Guthrie, and I also want to mention that I am performing tonight in support of the Texas Advocacy Project, a nonprofit that offers free legal support to people who have experienced sexual violence or domestic abuse. I have used their services myself, and without their help, I might not be here to share this poem with you. The fundraiser link will be on Facebook, on my personal page, and is also on the AFF page. I would appreciate anything you could give so much, and I can tell you firsthand that it will matter. Okay. This original slam poem is a true story about me I call Survivor. Content warning number 2 for rape. And I'll stall, even though the performance has started, I'll still stall for a moment to give you all time to escape if you need to. I am the body previously inhabited by one Devin Guthrie, a sort of cheery, nihilistic, nerdy sort, born out of a test tube into a dazzling, if slightly overwhelming wash of color, sound, and sensation to become a dynamically disabled, genderqueer asexual with the somewhat alarming aspirations of being a dancing, writing, singing, verse-slinging, rock-hounding, resounding, charmingly death-obsessed, feminist, activist, magic therapist, astronaut. Well, I think that was a passable Devin impression, but that's enough about them. Let's talk about me, the body left behind. I'm a survivor. A word that sneers out of clenched-jawed lips, lest back-of-throat bile splatter out and burn the back of my tongue. See, survivor seems to me to be a word applied from the outside to those who have defied some another Jekyll and Hyde, in which I find I can take no pride, for when I hear the label I want to cringe and hide. They call me brave, but I feel brittle. Brittle meaning barely enough to keep my vibrating atoms together. Brittle meaning the fragile superposition surface tension stopping unstable energy vacillating between screaming and smashing my face. And the unprepared, dead-eyed stare that causes unaware friends to shudder and look away. Given the choice to fight or flee, I froze and fawned. It never dawned on me that the response that kept me alive kept me trapped, and that maybe being trapped wasn't being alive. Survivor. Right. I once spent all night, dripping with my own freezing fever, scraping the black, putrid roots off the mold-patched, mite-ridden stems of plants I had tried my very best to grow. The smell of rot like a hand with nails forcing their way up my nostrils, palm pressing against teeth and tongue, making me gag. It reminded me of you, of what you used to do, and on some nights still do, until I wake up choking the feeling of your nails around my neck. I have rinsed and washed and scrubbed, soap and water, alcohol and peroxide, rags rubbing raw skin of all traces of you from my life, until I shine fresh and green and new, but inside the rot remains, and all the fresh air and clean water and sunlight and new soil cannot get what you put in me out. Every night that I was forced down, held in place by hands stronger than my own, every night that I was raped, my soul flew out among the ether, and every morning a little less came back, until my vitality, creativity, passion, love for life left for more hospitable climes, abandoning the disease and trauma-scarred landscape of this atrophying form. Devin, wherever you went, I truly hope you found somewhere better. I understand why you had to get out, but why couldn't you take me with you? Why did you leave this here? So the body left behind will chew scoliotic bone and spit the bent and brittle splintered bits from between its bloody gums, will ram words together until syllables smash and consonants collide, until language breaks down like barriers inside to finally break back up. We are building something from nothing. We are building something from nothing. When the syntaxes of superimpositioned sin are deselected, and the objections of objectifiers are rejected, when the phrases of blame emblazoned with flashbacks like flashbangs passed down generations of abused abusers finally flame out, When the gaslighters spit and sputter and stutter silent and stunned down the back streets and byways, we are building something from nothing, we are building something from nothing. When the strands of our stories transmute to stones to be thrown at stonewalling politicians, when abusers' sentences are sentenced and shut up, when deniers lock eyes with the fire in the black backs of our unblinking irises, flat or glimmering, hollow or simmering, parched or streaming, screaming the personal is political, the theoretical is critical, I am done with these hypercritical voices. This is real, I am literal, this is what happened to me. To us. To how many of us? When the horn is sounded, when the words come tumbling down, when the whole godforsaken system of semantics that rationalizes rape and intellectualizes abuse is debris and dust, when we are safe and free, then I'll call me survivor. And until then, I'll attempt to sing. So maybe I didn't emerge better, stronger, or wiser. I think that I'm just worse. And maybe that's okay. And I don't have to have survived, because no one survives. And that's just life. Bittersweet, I'm bitter and sweet, but not alone. And I don't know what to do with this anger, this body, this story, but to follow the footsteps of others whose stories have. Let me rest. Please let us rest. And if we rest and are not alone and not okay, then the not okay that is okay may be enough for today. And today, and today, and today may be enough for a lifeline, for a lifetime of at least okay. We are building something. Please stay.